Joining us now is one of over 350 charities and nonprofits supported on the Shared Detroit platform. Rob Otto is the program facilitator at Winning Futures, providing mentorship services to students in high school and college who are looking to expand their career horizons and look into their future as they pursue their education. Very timely that we're talking to Rob today about these services. Thank you so much for joining us.
Tyler, thanks a lot for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, glad to have you on. I mentioned it a little bit that you're working with high school and college students preparing to either pursue their careers or as they're continuing through their college education and getting themselves ready for eventually going into the workforce. Tell us about your programs and some of the different ways that you're supporting students right here in our local area.
So the big thing we want to do, Tyler, is empower these students, these high school and college students. We want them to achieve the life that they dream of through our 7-year workforce prep and career mentoring program. So we start with them when they are sophomores in high school, and the students can get support and a mentor with us through the rest of high school and then up to 4 years through their continuing education. What we find is that so many folks focus on a high school student going to college or going to vocational school or going to community college, whatever version of official training that makes sense for their version of success. But we don't follow through and make sure they actually stay in school and finish school. So that's why we've expanded from what used to be a 1-year program all the way up to 7 years that the students can get support and mentorship and workforce prep from us at Winning Futures.
And that's what's really interesting about this program and so profound about this program is getting that experience and getting that mentorship from an early point when you're exploring your career all throughout the points where you're learning about what you need to learn in order to go into those career paths and as you're exploring, entering those career paths over that 7-year period. We talked earlier in the week with a therapist in our local area about some of the pressures that are put on students as they're either leaving high school and going on to college or into the skilled trades, or those on the other side of that coin that are either about to graduate college or graduate from a trade program and go into the workforce. They get all these questions. So what's next? What are your goals? What are you thinking about? What are you looking at jobs wise? This is the kind of program that can help relieve a lot of that burden.
Yeah, exactly right, Tyler, because what we've got is a structured program that, we try to make it easy on the students and easy on the volunteer mentors who are working with those students. It starts with a lot of internal thoughts. What are my strengths? What are my talents? What am I passionate about? Now, let's start looking at potential careers that could make you happy, to use the strengths and talents that you already have to make sure that you are being the person that you are happiest with, because success will follow that. So that's a big focus of what we do. Find out who you are and what you want. Now let's start searching a career. So instead of starting with what do you want to be when you grow up, it is what do you like? What are you interested in now? And it's amazing how some of these students don't realize there's careers that could be involved. No matter what your interests are, you could find someone to pay you and be happy in a career like that. And since we've been around since 1994 here in Metro Detroit, Tyler. We were founded in the Warren school districts and have since expanded throughout the 3 counties, including Oakland County. And we've impacted over 50,000 students. We've given out $2.1 million in scholarship for any type of education past high school. So it really has become an opportunity for us to make sure the next group of potential employees are self-reliant, happy with where they are, and employable right here in Metro Detroit, because that just makes everything stronger when we keep these amazing students here in Detroit and make sure that they are impacting the next generation of students.
2 places you can find Winning Futures on the web. ShareDetroit.org by searching in their Find a Nonprofit section. Just search Winning Futures to find a bunch of details right there and other ways that you can get involved with this nonprofit organization. Or go directly to their website, winningfutures.org. Winningfutures.org is their website. You can also give them a call at 586-294-8449. 586-294-8449. Joining us on today's edition of the program is their program facilitator, Rob Otto, with Winning Futures. And Rob, you mentioned partnerships with school districts are a key factor in this, with the organization beginning nearly 20 years ago with its partnership with the Warren School District. How are some of the different ways, including within individual school districts, that students or parents can get their kids involved in a program like this and start that career exploration early?
Well, we work with a specific class of students for each one of our hourly sessions. And in 10th grade, it starts right in the school. So up to 16 to 18 times, our volunteers would come in and work with that group of students. So if you do have parents out there that have students getting ready in one of our partner schools to go into the 10th grade, they can reach out to the school and say, listen, I want my student in that class. I want my student to be part of the Winning Futures program. And that's how they can get involved. And then they will be assigned a volunteer mentor from the workforce. And that's really what we are looking for, Tyler. Every year, we have to recruit up to 70 new mentors between all of our different schools. And that's where the real impact gets made, as these mentors working directly with our students in our partner schools.
Let's talk about that mentorship too. If people that are in professional industries, that are in professional spaces, have that experience and they want to help that next generation, how can they also get involved?
And the one thing I want to make sure I get out here, Tyler, is that we're looking for people across all different lives, right? I mean, all different careers they can impact. A lot of times, people think, well, it's mentoring. They probably only want like presidents and vice presidents and managers and directors. I don't care what you do. It's your story that is interested in us. So I don't want anyone to think that they don't have what it takes to mentor. The only thing you need to be an expert in is yourself, your background, your trials and tribulations, so that you can take the lessons you learned, sometimes the hard way in your life, and impart them on these students so maybe they won't make the same mistakes that we made. So anyone who is interested, we have a minimum age of 24, Tyler. But beyond that, we have no maximum age. We have a lot of retirees that want to give back to the next generation, who have all this wealth of work experience that they can impart in these great lessons. So all you got to do is go to our website, winningfutures.org, or the Share Detroit, as Tyler had said, search for Winning Futures. When you go to our website, in the upper right-hand corner, there's a button that says Get Involved. You can learn more. You can watch some videos about mentoring, hear from mentors and students about the impact we make, and then fill out a no obligation, quick application. You'll go through a mentor interview, a virtual one, and learn more about the program and see if it is right for you.
Another great way to get involved with Winning Futures is out on the links this September at the 25th Annual Futures Golf Classic. Rob, tell us about this event. For those golf lovers out there listening on the radio, watching on TV right now, they all just stopped in their tracks. I can help kids and go out on the links
golf
and play 18 holes. Tell us about that event.
And golf at the classic Indianwood Country Club, which is very difficult to get on. Yes. So, yeah, this is an opportunity. The second week of September, we'll be up at Indianwood. And we get a lot of amazing sponsors and golfers. What you can do is on our website, there's a donate button right next to the Get Involved button in the upper right-hand corner, Tyler. And you click on that, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see information about the 2023 Winning Futures Golf Classic. And that is the best way to get involved. You can either donate, you can become a sponsor, you can buy a foursome. It's an opportunity to get out there. And we get a lot of support from some very big corporations. Our presenting sponsor is Lear Corporation in the automotive industry. So it's also an opportunity to network before golfing, during golfing, at the dinner after golfing. It's really a great opportunity to meet some of the biggest names who have some of the biggest power at some of these huge corporations who support Winning Futures. It's an excellent opportunity. So whether it's the golf, it's the networking, it's the helping the students, whatever your motivation, go to our website, click Get Involved, scroll to the bottom, and you'll be able to learn all about the Golf Classic.
Yeah, even more information about the Golf Classic, if you'd like to inquire about involving yourself in a number of different ways in this event, you can contact Winning Futures' Daniela Matthews, 586-371-2125, or Daniela, Daniela, at winningfutures.org. And all of that detail is also on the website, winningfutures.org, and you can find more information about events through Winning Futures and ways that you can get involved on sharedetroit.org as well. Just another minute or so left in today's edition of the Megacast. So, Rob, before we let you go, anything else that we haven't mentioned today about Winning Futures, ways that kids, that parents, that professionals can get involved with your organization you'd like to mention?
I want to reiterate the call out for potential mentors, especially we tend to have more trouble getting male mentors and people of color who want to volunteer. I want to encourage anybody in the audience to go to our website to fill out that no obligation application just to see if this program is right for you. And the opportunity is out there. This is your chance. You have what it takes. You may doubt yourself on that, but you have what it takes to make an impact on a young person. And what we love to say, Tyler, is that every student deserves a winning future. This is your chance to help them get that.
More information can be found on sharedetroit.org or on winningfutures.org as well. You can also call them 586-294-8449. Rob, thank you so much for joining us today.
I really appreciate you having us. Thanks a lot.